Liveverkstaden in Västerås, a small company working with educational LARPs. And this will also be a brief presentation. We also have 20 minutes, but we will present one of our projects that we are currently working on, called Autistic Imagination, and it's founded by the Swedish Inheritance Fund project, or in Swedish Allmänna arvsfonden. But we will of course let you know, and also we are also here for the whole Knutepunkt, so if you want to talk more and ask questions, we have plenty of time. Okay, so this project is a collaboration project, so it's very much a project where we work together with students with ASD, autism system disorder. And we work together with two primary schools in Sweden. It's Magalungen in Västerås and Helleborgsskolan in Stockholm, which also teach these students. We also work together with the researcher Ingela Visuri. She's doing a research parallel with this project. She's not here, so I can't talk so much about her research, but they are also in collaboration with each other. And then we also collaborate with the two organizations, Attention and Autism Asperger Föreningen, which is interest organization for autism or
education about autism.
Yeah, exactly, and opinion making and all these kind of things. Yes. So there are two big focuses in this project, which are to help ASD students to create LARPs. We aim to create LARPs together with the students of the schools, like we do workshops or inspiration activities to set off their imagination and their creative ideas and all this, and then we try to collect it, and from this we will create LARP ideas out of their ideas and imagination. And Eric will show some examples where we are now later. And the other thing is that we aim to develop and publish lesson plans related to this for pedagogues and educators to inspire to work more with Edu-larps or imagination-based methods with kids and with these kids. So the general plan for the project, it's a 3-year project, so we started now 2022 and it goes on to 2024. And these are some repeating, but we will work with students in workshops to create LARPs, develop methods where we work and learn from participants' needs and ideas, publish some interviews with participants on YouTube, publish LARPs for people and educators to use, and in the end of the project also this, what I said, publish a material with those two combined. It's super important with this that we try to create an environment of learning from each other. We need to they are expert on being kids with imagination and also with some maybe things we as LARP designers need to be aware of. So we will try to make them strong LARP designers or with ideas, and we will learn how to incorporate new methods to use in Edu-larp. And the teachers, we are also working a lot with the teachers on the schools, will of course also learn methods, Edu-larp methods, and we will learn special pedagogic methods. So it's a give and take project, very much.
We have these 3 words that we're working with, and if you want to know more about these words, you need to talk to Ingela. I'm sorry, I have a bad brain for names. Ingela, because she's working with exactly these 3 words in her studies. We're talking about brave space, safe space, and social learning. What we're trying to do in the first place is creating these safe spaces, a creative comfortable space for them to use their imagination to create LARPs. That's the first point. Make them feel welcome. Because these are people that are students that often have special needs to work. And often the teachers need to work around a lot of different kind of needs in the classroom. So how do we create this kind of safe space for everyone to participate? And then we need to, at least we want to, feel they need to feel safe, and then they can be brave. They can challenge themselves. And how can they challenge themselves? How can they find the things that they need to challenge in themselves? How do we create that kind of environment? When the environment is safe, how do we be brave as well? And social learning is a big, big subject that I will leave totally to Ingela, because that's her thing, if you want to talk to her. But in a way, it's also how we're learning from each other, that even the students, the teachers, and us, we're all working together, we're talking, we're cooperating, and also we're working from the aspect of Edu-larp being social learning, that we learn together. Communicating, discussions, everything is a social aspect to it. It's not just reading or theories, it's social learning. But that's a bigger part that I cannot walk into because I'm not the expert around it. Yes, and where are we now? We've had a wonderful spring. We've been creating, and there you see Lucas Winklin, my colleague. He's in this project as well, and some of the students. Sadly, not that many pictures are available because they have a kind of a GDPR secrecy thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're still working on it because we need them to be interviewed, but it's a big thing. But at least some facts. And we've had workshops, they've been LARPing, we've been talking to them, we've been talking to the teachers. Here are some maps we've been working on, workshops where they create maps, they create worlds, they create characters. What would be interesting for you to LARP? Creating stories, creating environments. And it's been amazing. Just the sum of it all, we have about 15 different LARPs, just like pitches, LARP pitches. I was expecting maybe one or two, maybe push something out, maybe they would be shy, normal students, but these have been some amazing days with them and their ideas. And I have a few of them that I want to present. And I'm gonna start. These are some pictures I've taken from the Edu-larp. If you want to know who the artist is, it's down there. It's called the second cat LARP because I have several cat LARPs. This is one of my favorite because the creator, the girl who created this, her ideas were flowing like a free river, if I can be artistic about it. We had to actually excuse her because she had so many ideas. We have recordings of her talking about this world. It's quite amazing. It's a future colonized space, a new world for cat-human hybrids on another planet. These cats are basically not really meant to be alive. It was a kind of a DNA biology thing that happened. She knows it better than me, so I'm not going to go into the specifics, but she knew exactly what happened. I did not understand it. But these cat hybrids exist. They want to go to space, they want to explore, they want to be as their parents, the human beings. But the human beings keep them secret, and sort of like as a parent. Like, no, stay here. You don't develop anything. Just be happy on your planet. So that's not really conflict, but something to explore. But you also have the secret on the Earth about these cat-human hybrids. So there's like a discussion about, can you be responsible for these lives? Do they have the opportunity to develop outside their confined space? And how's life on that kind of planet? Because they live kind of simple. And then we have the second one is kind of different. Love Yetis. This picture is kind of scary, but I still love the idea because part of this is you have this barren waste, you have the snow-covered planet or place on Earth, something. There are humans and there are Yetis. It's a cold and harsh world. And the Yetis live solitary, live one-on-one miles from each other. And you get lonely, and you get lovesick. You you want someone, you want to do something. You need to procreate. We didn't talk about sex though, but we talked about love. These are students in 4th, 5th grade. Yeah. So we didn't talk about sex, but they still talked about love. So how does a Yeti find love? And what do you do when you haven't even talked to someone in your whole lifetime, basically? Only met your parents. How do you flirt? How do you socialize? What does a Yeti love gathering look like? So explore that kind of social world. But also the dangers of the world, and especially humans who don't understand the Yetis. Or Yetis are monsters to humans. So that's also an interesting LARP that we have. Yes, 5 minutes, great, and we're on yeah. So, in the end, we're supposed to be developing LARPs, about 4 LARPs, or a LARP anthology sort of thing, compendium will be produced with the students, with instructions and materials, kind of something nice enough to put in your library, something that looks good, that the students are proud of. We want something flashy, something interesting for them. And we also need some kind of lesson plan for the teachers or any kind of facilitator to use in the classroom. And it will be, I think, digital and limited print in both Swedish and English, because I think this could be interesting in a larger spectrum just in Sweden, I think. Yeah, so in the end, any questions? And this is one of our participants dressed up. You can't see who it is, that's what we use it. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
So what are your next steps?
Right now, we've been working with the Hellebrådsskolan, so these pictures are from Hellebrådsskolan. We are trying out methods right now in Magelung and in Västerås. So we're kind of redoing what we did in the spring. We're doing the same thing at this school. These are older kids, but basically the same thing, but trying to find what the method is, basically. And also creating the LARPs at the same time, yeah.
Like year 1 and 2 is very much getting to know the students, be at the schools, they getting to know us, and create this safe environment, and then also good to start to work with different workshops and explore together.
I can explain the workshops.
Yeah.
Have you been doing any of these LARPs?
Not
or
yet.
will they be played, and how are you going to choose?
Oh,
is everybody going to play their favorite?
Actually, because everyone is doing such a good job, we're more working on. I'm leaning more towards the anthology version with everyone's LARP in it in some sort of way, because I don't want anyone to be left out of being published. Because I think that's going to be really cool for them, feeling like I've done this. I can hold it in my hand. I'm a writer. I'm an artist. I'm an LARPer. I'm a LARP creator at age 11. That's more than me. So something like that. I want it to be something for everyone that's participating. Yeah.
Yeah, but they will also try. We will try it. Then the LARP we create, we will try together with them.
Yeah.
Of course. Like
You will try all of them?
Not all of them, but we will play test some of them.
I think the
ideas.
The quality control is through Live in a way, but we're also right now. I think that all their ideas are testable in some way, even though we haven't had time to test it. I think I would be proud to publish them for them with small changes with them. Sort of. I'm very surprised by the quality of their ideas. Yeah.
I don't know.
How much is co-creation? I mean, it wasn't clear to me if it's like one student designing one LARP, or if you have them co-create together, which in my experience is a lot harder.
Exactly. Right now, it's each students have their own ideas. Because that's been the easiest way of doing it right now. And I think that's why I'm leaning towards some kind of anthology, but we need to see what happens on this other school. Maybe their school has another culture of working together. So maybe there will be different results as well. Maybe one big LARP there, a few smaller LARPs with one school. Yeah. Sara. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw you. Yeah.
When the anthology is ready, who is it that is going to work with it? Is the teacher the one that sort of could say that, oh well, this month we are working with this LARP, or is it the students in other schools that, oh, we want to LARP this LARP, or how is it meant to be sort of published, and how is it?
That's actually
Before you ask, just next computer person, please go and prepare.
Yes, switch to
I'm just going to do some, you can join content. We have a newsletter that we're starting, and if you want to be more referential with us while we're working, we would love to get in contact if you want information and such.
And you can also publish your
Yeah.
contacts
Yeah.
on the page.
Yeah, exactly, but also to answer your question, Sara, that's actually a question we're answering because it just recently got into my head actually while talking to the school, because they were talking about giving it to the students to look at, but we want the teachers to be able